60, domain. At this point, domains you can't have negative numbers as square roots, and so under the square root, and under the square root we have 1 minus x, so that can't be negative, which means it has to be 0 or greater. So if you add x to both sides, you get 1 is greater than or equal to x, if you add x to both sides. Or in other words, the domain would be of this capital G of x would be numbers such that they have to be, those numbers have to be less than or equal to 1. Or you could say from, in interval notation, from negative infinity up to 1, including the 1. This one has two potential hazards. Division by 0, so 3t minus 21 cannot equal 0. If you add 21 to both sides and divide by 3, so t can't equal 7, and that would cause division by 0, and the d inside the square root, the t minus 4, that stuff that's inside the square root has to be greater than or equal to 0, has to be positive. So if you add 4, t has to be greater than or equal to 4, but it can't equal 7. So it's from 4 to infinity except skip 7, and so we have to say it goes from 4, including 4, up to 7, not including that, union above 7, so not 7, but 7 to infinity. And there's interval notation for the answer. 67. If this is f and this is g, what's f plus g? So you just add these two and we get 5x plus 1. And what if you subtract them? So f, 3x minus 2x is just x, and 4 minus a minus 3 is plus 7, and that's what f minus g of x would be. If you multiply them, it would be 3x plus 4 times 2x minus 3, and if we were to FOIL this out, we get 6x squared minus 9 plus 8 is minus x, minus 1x, minus 12. F divided by g, that would be 3x plus 4 over 2x minus 3. Nothing here will reduce because they're all connected with addition or subtracted, and the whole groups don't look the same. F plus g of 3, we can plug 3 into f and 3 into g and then figure it out, or we can plug it into f plus g, and 5 times 3 is 15 plus 1 is 16. F minus g of 4, we can just put 4 in here. 4 plus 7 is 11. Now we could have put 4 into f and 4 into g and then subtract the results. Should get 11. And f times g of 2, f times g looks like this, so 6 times 2 squared, 6 times 2 squared is 4, times 6 is 24, minus x minus 2, minus 12, so that's 24, 12, 10. And divide at 1. We didn't have a division here, but division would be f, oh, we do have division right here. We put in 1, so 3 times 1 is 3, plus 4 is 7, and 2 times 1 is 2, minus 3 is negative 1, and that's 67.